Hey guys, welcome back to Python 101. And today we're gonna be on week 7, part 1. Yay! So today is just a bunch of problems. Let me open an account on the navigator. Let me just open that up. No, not that. I just wanted to open up the software, not the search engine. My computer is really laggy today, so don't mind me. Okay, so it's opening up, and yeah, I'm gonna share my whole screen. Actually, let me stop sharing. What? Oh, nothing. Yeah, share screen. All right. Anyway, so today, like I said, it's just gonna be a bunch of problems. So first of all, we're gonna do something called a line info finder. So here's the formula we're gonna need, and so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a class which includes a distance and slope method, and using core1 and core2, which will be variables like x2, x1, and stuff like that. If the program runs correctly, the called instance should return the slope of coordinate 1 and coordinate 2. And the slope is this, and just in case you want to know, the distance formula is this. Now, I see Joshua's here. Sorry if I was late. I need to get this started. Anyway, so Joshua, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So like I said, we were just gonna do some problems today, and yeah. So let me open up this thing. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So I'm gonna name it P101 week 7 part 1. Rename it. All right.
What are we learning about today? I just.
Oh yeah, it's okay. So we're just doing some problems. Today is week 7, part 1, and we're doing the line info finder. So that's gonna be our first problem. So you can read it. I'll give you a minute or two to read it, and so. All right. So are you done reading? Are you guys done? Are you done reading this? Whew, everyone came in like.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the reading, and yeah, here we go. So first of all, how do we create a class object? Just the first line. How do you create a class object? Can anyone tell me? What's the first thing you need to do? Yes, Ross.
You need to write class.
Okay, cool. All right. Now that we have class, the name of our
name of the
object
class?
line. What?
Oh, that. Well, I was going to say that. Whatever. And
Okay.
then we're going to indent to another line indent, I guess. I think you should put something between that. I forgot
Yeah.
to use it.
You should, but what are you gonna put in between that?
Is it a quotation? I meant 2 points.
Yeah, colon. Yes, colon, very important.
Okay.
So when something's wrong. You know something's wrong when you enter, and it doesn't indent it for you. It should automatically indent, but right now it didn't. So inside, we're gonna add an attribute called object, because we need that attribute. Now, indent. Oops. All right, so now we're gonna define init. Can anyone tell me how to define init? The init method. Yes, Ross?
Well, you do 2 underlines. Not underlines. How you call that?
Underscore.
No, the thing.
Underscore.
Yeah, that thing. The thing you put to make a Jeb sheep in Minecraft.
Yeah, it's an underscore. Well, there's two underscores here.
So you put 2 underscore, then init, then 2 underscore, then column.
Wait, hold on. So Joshua, yes, you have a question?
No, I'm just saying what it's missing.
What? I can't. Wait, what? You broke off. You there, Joshua?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what did you want to say?
I thought you wanted. Do we just raise your hand if we want to like fix what they add
Hey,
on?
you just raise your hand. You just raise your hand. This isn't like stupid school.
Okay. So you have to put a. You have to put a define.
Yes, exactly. Ross forgot to define it, and one thing you're gonna notice when the init is black, you know something is wrong because the init method, well, when you put it at the beginning, when you know it's wrong if it's black, and you put the def in front, it turns blue. Now we're gonna self, and then because in case you haven't read the problem, there's coordinate 1 and coordinate 2, so we're gonna add coordinate 1 and coordinate 2. Now, we can self the core 1 equals to core 1 and self dot core 2 equals to core 2. Now we kind of like defined our core thingies and we're ready to find the distance and the slope. So we're gonna find a distance and slope of this machine. So now Joshua, because you started, how are you gonna define, or how are you gonna define the distance part of the class thingy?
So I'm not sure because I don't have my notes with me.
Okay, so check your notes from before because like last time if you
I'm not at my house right now because I'm not at my house, so I can't really
Ooh,
check.
you're not in your house. That's illegal. Come on, man. You know that. That's
No,
illegal.
I'm in Atlanta because. So
Okay, that's kind of still illegal. Okay, like don't do that. So like last time, if you did the homework, you would know that if you want to find the volume, you define volume, but right now there's no volume in a line unless you know it's like a square. So distance, you just define distance like a regular function, and then but instead you add self. Let me make a space here. So instead you add a self in here, and now we're gonna set x1 comma y1. So it's kind of like we're gonna kind of like do tuple unpacking. So self dot core 1. So here what I did was I set the coordinates, the first set of coordinates as x1 and y1, so tuple unpacking, and this is really easy. So just based on what I wrote here, can anyone tell me what to do for the second pair of coordinates? Come on, guys, it's really easy. You just copy and paste and change numbers. Okay, yeah, whatever. X1, yes, Joshua? X2.
it's just x2 and
Yeah.
comma. Instead it's just 2.
Yeah, okay, so now we got these two defined. Here is our equation that we're going to use. So the distance formula, x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared, and then you square root that. So you just return. Make sure I get my parentheses right. So first we have x2 minus x1 to the power of 2 plus y2 minus y1 to the power of 2 again. So I think that's Yes, okay, that's that. And we're gonna square root this. Now, Python doesn't have a square root function, but if you want to create one, you can, but it's not permanently stored. So what you can do is, so if x to the power of 2 is x squared, then x to the power of a half is square root x. So basically we're just gonna this to the power of 0.5. If you guys don't understand math, then I don't know what to do about that. I'm not very smart. Okay, so we're gonna define, okay, anyway, that's done with the distance. So we're gonna, there's still the defining slope, and you guys are gonna do the slope one, but I'm just gonna show you that this works. So coordinate 1 is gonna be equal to,
I have a question about the math you just wrote.
yeah.
If two asterisks means exponent, what is there anything for square root? Because in Python, because in JavaScript I meant there's sqrt for square root and sqr for squared. Like is there a certain formula, certain combination of symbol you could use?
No, you can't really do that, but you can define a function called sqrt and then use that to, square root your things. But right now, all you have to know is like decimals mean mean roots, and numbers, whole numbers, or regular numbers above 0. Oh wait, no, numbers above 1 and above are exponents. So that's all you need to know so far. Do you have any other questions?
No.
Okay. So now we're gonna write coordinate 2. So based on these coordinates, Yu Yang, please give me 2 numbers.
16 and 4.
4, okay. And now we're gonna create an instance. So line, and then here we're gonna have coordinate 1 and coordinate 2. And now we're gonna li dot distance, because that's the one we did so far, and here is our distance. So that's the distance between 3, 2 and 16, 4. Does anyone have a question so far? Because watch out, you're gonna be making the slope ones. So let's see, there's 4 of you, and each of you are gonna do one line. Let's go from alphabetic order. Yu Ying, please tell me what I'm gonna write for the first line, and it's gonna be called slope. Okay, the thing is gonna be called slope.
Class slope.
Pass? Wait, can you say that again? Okay, look, this is gonna be your example, okay? This is gonna be your example. Just follow it, and this thing has 4 lines. The one we're gonna do now, it also has 4 lines.
Define slope.
Yes, define slope. And what else?
Self.
Yes, self, and
The
yes, colon. Okay, so good, thank you. All right, next up, Joshua. You will be doing x1. So define x1 and y1. Sir, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on.
I have to define x1.
Yeah, it's yeah, just x1 and y1. What are you gonna do?
So I do it by this variable.
Look, come on, man. It's based on the distance thing I just did. So all you have to do is take what I wrote, change it a little bit. according to the thing.
So you want me to do x1, comma y1?
Yeah, that one. What are you gonna do about it?
So it doesn't. Okay, I'm really confused myself right now. So wait, then. So wait, this is a formula, right?
No, it's based on what I wrote on the second line. It's
Right,
like
do I
saying
have to-
Bob has 3 apples, Sarah has 2 apples. You add them together, they have 5 apples. But then AOPS gives you a question that says Bob has 1 apple and Sarah has 3 apples. You add them together, you get 4. So you basically just replace whatever you need. But here you have to think for yourself, do you need to replace them? Or are they just defined, are they just like stabilized by math? So you don't have to change them.
So I don't know why I'm really confused right now.
Okay, so moral of the story, just copy this and
Yeah, I
paste
thought
it.
this is it was the exact same.
Yeah, that's what I
'Cause
just
you
said.
confused me when you said replace.
I mean, here all you have to do is replace the name. It's kind of, I mean, I didn't mean numbers, but just replace the name of what matches with the slope. All right, so next one, Ross. What am I gonna do next?
Then you'll do the same thing for for x.
Okay, thank you.
For the second coordinate I meant. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself.
All right. Next, Quentin. Quentin. I'm kidding. All right, so Quentin, tell me what you do for the last one. This isn't just coding anymore. This is big brain math. Okay, so what are you gonna do for the slope? Oh, and by the way, the formula is here, just to let you know. This m is slope, d is the distance, m, this is the slope, okay?
What?
And I literally just, okay. So, big brain math time. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I can totally memorize that. Okay. Return.
Yes?
And then, like, was it a formula you just showed?
Here's the thing.
Yeah, the like m equals that.
So you're gonna write this thing?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So you're gonna write this whole thing?
like except for m and the equal sign.
Okay. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's some big brain math. Okay. See, all you have to do is replace what I wrote with what corresponds with the problem. All right, so now we got this. This is, yes, Ross? Yes.
I have a question about the slope equation.
The slope, yeah?
Yeah, because I learned about the slope equation, but I'm not very sure about it. It's supposed to be written in degrees, like, and also the equation, I don't really know what it is, but I'm not, I, but is the slope mean the angle is turned? Because I know a slope is exactly that.
No, not angles. It's not, hold on, let me see. No attribute slope. Li line.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. I just had to rerun the whole thing. So, first of all, let's do some math lesson. If you slope is like how much. Hold on, let me go to Wikipedia. Like, it's really hard for me to define slope, but one thing you need to know is slope and distance have no degrees. So let's see. Slope is it's how steep the line is. So how steep it is compared to 1. Okay, so it's basically just y over x, but if you have 2 coordinates, you just do y, the second, any order is fine. You just do the first y minus the second y over the first x minus the second x. So like, just make sure you don't have, I mean, what did you learn about slopes?
No.
Yeah, so they don't have degrees.
Oh, because
I think you're talking about angles.
yeah, okay, I guess it's that because or either the lesson I wrote was wrong, or else it's because I didn't read it well.
It's okay. You know, math can be confusing, but still, anyway, just when you because I did this in 2 steps and I got it, just make sure you rerun everything, or else it's gonna give you errors. All right, so does anyone have a question about either the math part or the Python part of this? Because I think you guys are asking more math questions, and I'm not good at math. Only in 7th grade. I'm sad. Either way, do you guys have questions? Okay, moving on. Next up, cube. So remember your homework was to make a cube? Well, who did the homework? Just want to ask. Or it wasn't like homework, it was more like extra stuff. Who did the extra stuff?
I never do the extra stuff. I always do my English homework and my
Okay, cool.
like those that you give me,
yeah.
and my math home, because I'm very busy. I also have math homework and Photoshop homework.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna bet $100 none of you did it. Anyway, class. Now we're gonna create a class. Why did I say? Oh, cube. So yeah, let's make a cube. So like if you guys paid attention last time, we did a cylinder, and now we're gonna do a cube. So cube, and there's not gonna be any attributes because it's just volume. So we're gonna define underscore double underscore init double underscore. We're gonna have self height and radius equals 1. Now we're gonna self dot height equals height, and just all that basic stuff. That radius equals radius, and I'm pronouncing that the wrong way, I know. So we're gonna find the volume and the surface area, I guess. And who can tell me how to find the volume? And it's kind of just like this. You define it and then you do stuff. Okay, so who can tell me how I'm gonna first start with the volume thing? Yes, Joshua.
So don't you have to define it first?
Yeah.
To define
Def. Just say def volume blah 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 next time, okay?
define def volume and parentheses and then colon.
That's it?
Wait, do we need self?
Yeah. Don't forget self, okay? So next up, this is just wait. Okay, so s to the power 3. So now we're just gonna return self dot. Oh wait, why did I add height? I'm stupid. It's wait, why did I? Okay, I'm sorry. It's side. Okay, we're just gonna call it side. All right, so side. I don't know why I did that. So side, and we're just gonna have that to the power. To the power of 3. And now, that was an easy one because that's all you had to do. And we're gonna define another thing called surface area. Now you just base it on that. and then you have self inside. Now I'm running out of time because I have to be out of here by 7. So yeah, top equals, oh wait, what? No. So now we're just gonna return. So if you don't know, let me just draw it for you guys.
Top doesn't take an E unless you're talking about a hi-fi unless you're talking about a hi-fi in French.
What? Wait, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
I just that top doesn't take an E unless it's in hi-fi, but in French, top là.
Okay. But like, did I add any? Okay, anyway, guys, this is quick geometry lesson. S, S, S. These are the 3 sides, and so volume is just you multiply them together, and surface area, you just find the area of 1 square of the sides, and you multiply it by 6. Boom. So with that in mind, let's quickly return self.side squared, squared, and then we're gonna multiply that by 6, and we're gonna do C equals cube, and we're gonna have Ross, give me a number. Yeah, sure, just give me a number, Ross.
How about 5?
Yeah, sure. C dot volume. Or what? Cube has, bruh. Wait, hold on. There's no side. Oh my god. I had. There we go. So the volume is just that. And now you just do C dot surface area. Don't forget this. And it's 150. So that's the end for that. It's unfortunate that we couldn't. So remember, just save. We couldn't do 2 lessons today, but still it was great knowing you guys. And no, I'm not gonna die. Chill. Oh, Fiona just joined. Yeah, sorry. Class starts at 6:30 and ends at 7. So yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good day. And wait, no, don't forget to subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels. Bye.